Hey friends! So I thought I would hop on because I'm putting a new color on today. So I thought I would just show you how to apply the Color Street nails. She is allowed in here as long as she behaves. But she looks like she's getting, I don't know what it is with cats. Like, she does not like me to talk, she doesn't like me to talk out loud. I don't know what it is. Like, I can talk softly, but as soon as I raise my voice at all, like even enough for this video, she doesn't like it, and she starts like biting on my hands and stuff. I don't know if that's a cat thing or what it is, but I thought I would hop on, and she thought she'd go over there and lay down, so I'm a little bit OCD, so I'm just gonna show you a few things that I do that maybe not everybody does when they're doing their nails, but I'm gonna show you really quickly just the kind of the routine I go through. So of course, first I take off whatever polish I had, and then I let my nails rest for like 12 to 24 hours, and it just keeps them healthy that way before I put on a new color. She's being distracting. And then I'll go ahead and trim off what I don't, straighten them out and all of that. I do keep mine pretty short. I just like them that way. And they just don't grow like they used to. So I just keep them nice and short. So I do that. And then one thing you can do to just make all of your manicures look better, and they do it at the salon, is when you push back your cuticle, you can buy one of these cuticle trimmers, and you just literally go along the edge and cut off the extra cuticle. Like after you push it back, there's kind of a ridge, and you can go ahead and just take that off. It just takes it one step further. You don't have to do that at all. And then I have this 4-way file buffer, and I like to file my nail edge. I like to keep it kind of, some people like it rounded, I like it more square. So I do that, and then they have a smooth surface area, and I just kind of smooth the surface really quickly. No big deal. And then you get 2 prep pads with the nails. So I had just taken a shower and had lotion on my hands and all of that. So you do really need to just get whatever oils and lotion off of your fingernails so that it adheres really well. So I did that. And then, trying to think if I'm missing any steps. I always keep a little pair of scissors with my kit, and I take just enough off of the end to get the nails out. There's 2 strips in a pack, so I try to get just 1 strip out because I like to leave it in there because it is 100% nail polish, and it will start drying as soon as this is open. So I leave it in there because I know I'm going to have extras to keep. So I got my 1 strip out, and I left the other one in. I've already done most of my nails, but I wanted to try this really pretty color. It's called Coral Coast. It's so beautiful. It's a sparkly sort of shrimp color, shrimp red pink. And then I've already done my 3 on each finger, and I'm just going to show you really quickly. I also, so this one I'm going to use for my 2 pointing fingers, and I know that this is just a little bit too wide. So that's another reason I keep these little tiny pointed sharp scissors in my stuff. Before I peel it, before I do anything else, I like to trim it because it's easier when it's like that to trim it. I just know this is a tiny bit too big, and I can't stand when they go over your finger. It just doesn't look good. So anyway, I think that might work. Let's see. So I'm going to peel off the first layer, and then I'm going to peel off the second layer, and then I'm just going to apply it under the cuticle. You guys, please don't let it go on your cuticle. I actually messed up on a couple of these because I was in such a hurry here. It just does not look good when you let it go up on your cuticle. Keep it under that cuticle. So I have it on there. I'm sort of pushing down and smoothing it. And then you just kind of smooth it over the edge and perforate it with your other nail, with your thumbnail, which is why you do your thumbnails last, by the way. And that just works really well. I push it again. It's so pretty. I love this color. So I was careful, and I have this whole other side that I'm now going to use for my other finger, and that way I have enough for a whole nother manicure. So I figured up last night, so I need to trim this a little more. I figured up last night that if you get that buy 3 get the 4th free, plus shipping and taxes, and you, sorry, I can't talk and think at the same time. So if you get that and you have the taxes and shipping put on it, I think shipping is $3, then, sorry, I want it to be perfect. You can reposition these, by the way, because they're not completely dry yet, so you can just reposition them. If it's not on quite right, don't worry about it. Just pick it back up and do it again. I like to seal it around the corners first. And you guys, you'll get better and better at this. The shimmeries are easier to put on and they last longer. But I have a trick for lasting longer with the flat ones too. But there are my 2 that I used 1 strip for. So I've got all these done. You want to do your thumbs last because you're always like using your thumb to perforate and all of that. I'm going to find the size for my thumb while we're talking here. But I figured out that if you get the buy 4, get 1 free, and they always have that, then taxes and everything, if you use a pack for 2 manicures, it's $5.50 for the manicure. So it's just, it's amazing. So that was fun to figure out. For my thumbs, I'm going to use the second to last biggest one, and I think that's going to work for both without having to trim. We'll see. So I'm going to pull that off, and I'm going to pull the other one off, and then you have your sticky nail, and I'm going to very carefully put it under the cuticle. I'm going to reposition because that was not good. I had more on one side than the other. I love this color. Okay, that is perfect. Perfect, perfect. And then I'm gonna perforate that. I always love the thumbs. I don't know why, but the thumbs always seem to just turn out perfectly, pretty easily. Probably because I can see them better. Now I'm wondering if this is too big, if I have to trim it or not. Nope. Well, this is where the OCD in us just kind of, sorry, hopefully you can't hear that noise. Sorry if you can. I have this window open. I should have shut it. Okay. So I'm going to bend that over the end, and I'm going to perforate it. I love kind of bending the edges first So you get that nice clean corner. Oh, so beautiful. I love it. I've never used this color before. It's so pretty. And then I'm going to, let's see, I have a couple more things to tell you I don't want to forget. Okay, first I'm gonna get these extra ones back in the pack first thing, because I don't want them to dry out. I want them to be good for my next manicure, pedicure, whatever. Okay, and here's your trick, you guys. After you have them back in there, the reason you only want to take as little as possible off that top is because I'm gonna now use my flat iron edge to crimp this back closed. Just like that. You don't have to hold it on there for long. I have to say, do this at your own risk because people are so happy. Not you guys. Okay, so this is completely sealed again. And so they are going to, hopefully, if we got a good seal, and I'm sure we did, these are going to last for another manicure or pedicure, which is so amazing. I love it. I hate wasting the ones that are left. Now, if you want to just make sure that you get the right size and all of that, you don't have to use it for two. It's just if you want to save a little money. Say hi, baby. Say hi. This is Simmons. We rescued her out of our window well, actually, last year. Okay, now they come with 2 prep pads. So now I'm gonna seal that really well and just wipe off any oils that are on there. These are 95% dry when you put them on, okay? And then they dry the other 5% in the next like half hour. I don't know how long it is, but I try not to get mine wet for a half an hour. Look how pretty these are. I just love this color. It's so beautiful. I did get it on the cuticle up there. Oh well. Okay, so the sparkly ones, the glitter, are easier to get on and they last a little bit longer. So we have these solids that are a little more flat that are absolutely stunning. We've got this red. Well, I'll show you my favorite. This is Jewel of Mumbai, and it is this deep, deep navy, and it is gorgeous. But they don't last as long as they're not as forgiving when you're putting them on. Like if you can get one of the solids on, the glitters are gonna go on easy after that, after you can do that. I mean, don't worry about it, but it's like, it's just a little less forgiving because it's flat. It's just not as forgiving. We'll just say that again. Okay, but I'm gonna show you something that makes them last. This is called Clear as Day, okay? So they are clear strips that you can put on top of your color. So I haven't been really bothering with that with my glitter because I just haven't needed to really. I may change my mind on that, but I put this on over my last sort of flat color that I did, and it made it last so much better, and it just it kept the edges nice. And so I always say, if you're gonna get the buy 3 get 1 free, make one of them the Clear as Day. And they also have more in here, so you can just use them on top of your flat colors or your sparkles. You can use it over whatever, or if you're doing some fun design, which we'll do at another time. But get a Clear as Day as one of your, as your free one maybe. When you do that, you just put 4 in your cart and one of them won't be charged. So I think that's it, you guys, and we ought to applaud Simmons. Yay, girl. You did well. You did now she's getting ornery. Anyway, I think that's it. Let me think. And you've got this left over for next time. And I'm gonna go. And thanks guys. And if you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe, like the video, share the video if anyone you know needs to know how to apply these, or if you just found it fun and want to share it. So thanks so much. Have a wonderful rest of the week. Bye.